Hello, my name is Dave from net4truthusa.com. Welcome to another Coffee for Dave in a series. This is number 8. And today we're going to be talking about the Mandela effect. Basically, for those of you who have never heard of the Mandela effect, it's a phenomenon that was named after Nelson Mandela, who some people recall dying in prison about 15-20 years ago, and who other people recall being released from prison and becoming the elected president of South Africa. And this effect has mushroomed and expanded into other things, such as verses in the Bible being changed. And I'm not talking about, changed by the publisher. I'm talking about a physical book that you have in your possession that you know what it said, and then when you go back to it to read it, remembering what it said, all of a sudden now it changed. And it seems this phenomenon is very real. It's been reported on by a number of people here on YouTube and on social media. And one YouTuber has noticed that some of these effects have changed, and I'll leave the link in the description for all of the ones I think relevant. And if you go to my playlist on Mandela effect, you can look at all the things that I've researched on YouTube, at least, that prove that this phenomenon is very real. No one really knows what is causing this, whether it's just collective lack of memory or memory lapses or changes in memory. And some people, without empirical evidence, but circumstantial evidence can be very powerful, they blame it on, and I believe that it is based on either or both things: the D-Wave computer, which is a quantum computer, and the experiments carried out at CERN in Switzerland. Now, what most people don't realize is this: the entanglement effect of atoms at the quantum level has been proven to be true. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. It's experiments with antimatter. Antimatter is simply matter that, when it touches antimatter, explodes, annihilates, worse than an atom bomb. A gram of antimatter being released into the real universe, the matter universe, they say is equivalent to 14 Hiroshima bombs. When antimatter loses containment in one location, say in Switzerland, their entanglement, it's hard to describe because I really don't understand it myself, but this is what I get from this. Their entanglement, their spooky action at a distance, causes all the antimatter that's contained to also lose containment. That means if there's an explosion at CERN, there's going to be antimatter explosions everywhere that antimatter is contained. That's a little bit scary. I think they're fooling around where they shouldn't be fooling around. But here is what I think the Mandela effect is tied to. The D-Wave computer claims to solve problems that could not otherwise be solved by even supercomputers tied together, Cray XMPs and the latest, supercomputers they have out there. Can't solve these problems because they're astronomically huge to begin with, and then they become a geometrical progression of problems to solve. The D-Wave computers claim to enlist the assistance of parallel universes to solve problems. They have bits that can be in two states at once. How that works, I have no idea. And I have an associate's degree in computer science that goes way back when. I worked for IBM for 25 years, and that concept, it boggles my mind. But here's what I think is happening. Hillary Clinton and all the Democrats and all the people who are corrupt government over here and all the governments in the world that are colluding with them, they're Illuminati, all the mainstream media, they have so many lies to keep track of, so much corruption to keep track of, that they put all this stuff into a spreadsheet, and then they put it on a Cray computer, and it blew up. Cray computer says, I can't handle this. I can't handle all this. I can't keep track of all this crap. So they went to the D-Wave computer, and they put all their stuff that they had to keep track of, all the lies and the lies that had to cover up the lies and the lies that obfuscated the cover up for the lies that covered up the lies. They put that into a D-Wave computer, and they corroborated with all the other universes, the millions of other parallel universes that there were. And the D-Wave computer said, you know what, I can't handle all this bullshit. There's too much bullshit in the universe. And it crashed, and it started doing things like changing the names of Milky Way bars, put little squiggles in the Ford logo, change verses in the Bible, because there's just too much bullshit in the universe. Too much bullshit. Can't keep track of it all. Exponentially expanding. Too much bullshit in the universe. And it crashed. That's what happened. That's what I think what happened. Too much bullshit in the universe. Crashed the D-Wave computer. Couldn't handle it. This is Dave from net4truthusa.com. Have a very happy New Year.